So there you have it. Oh, man. Shin Creek Road's bridge is out. No doubt about it. Got some big old rocks. Wow. Yeah, this is kind of tough. Well, no, I don't know, actually. It's just that. Oh, what's this little dude? Is that a skunk? Or a porcupine? It's a porcupine. How about that? Look at him go. Look at him go. Don't shoot your quills at me, homie. Wow. Let's get our weight back, huh? Shit. Holy shit, that was close. Almost got crossed up there. That would have been nasty. Bastion Falls.
So I'm gonna pack up the bike and we'll get rolling.
Hey y'all, it's April 23rd, Wednesday morning, here off the side of this pit road. I'll get the name of it here in a second when we get rolling. But yeah, just did a little wild camp. Came up here, it was getting dark. Went by a state park down there, they were not open, and so I just kept going. We're all buttoned in. Tires getting a little, tread's getting there. It's just a kind of a background thing I'm worried about. But yeah, we were just cruising by and we kind of saw this, and I was like, man, you know, it's a little lumpy. There's sticks, there's a couple of bottles and cans here, but there's also a little offshoot spur road down there. So anyways, I just tucked behind this tree kind of situation and slept really well. Had a little visit from what I think was a buck whitetail. He was blowing and stomping his feet and warning his crew. Section 2, approaching this gate. Yeah, there was home last night. Worked out pretty well, honestly. I didn't hear one vehicle go by, which might indicate that this gate isn't open. Shale Pit Road. Okay, like a rock quarry. But man, look at us. We're just right into it. It's 8:40 a.m. This is a pretty early start for me. I didn't do any coffee or oatmeal today. Typically that'd be part of my little routine, but we just didn't do it. Just a smidgen further and we got to Bates Forest Road. It says it's private. It's interesting. See how this works out for us. I believe this gate situation is, oh yeah, this is it. So this must be the gate they're speaking of. Let's just double check so let's see how this works out for us. But that one was open. Yeah, that was it. So the gate is open. It's April 23rd. And this is cool. There's a turkey. A little morning turkey. Oh, he's like trying to, he's trying to hide. That's cool. I've never seen them do that little ducking maneuver, I don't think. Cool. This is a nice little breakfast tracks. Don't eat oatmeal or coffee, man. I got pure 100% track. That looks like a nasty rut there. Good times. Old Marge is loving it. This is great. It is nice, dude. Just camping, waking up, and getting into it. There's nothing better, I don't think. Well, probably getting into a hot tub or something, doing some lazy hedonistic shit would be pretty great, but I'm an adventurer. I'm no Greek god. I'm Bilbo, the adventurer. Sweet. This is awesome. We're running this thing. Bates Forest Road. Section 2. Wow. This stuff dreams are made of. Gravel. The stuff dreams are made of. Bluebird Road. We're just going up, I guess. And that gate's open, so that's cool. Yeah, Bluebird Road still. Yeah, climbing. A little bit of a rut, not bad. Old Bluebird Road, man. Fun little climb. A little bit of embedded stuff there and here. Cool. Into the hemlock cedar darkness. Oh, you know, I like that. Waking up the birds here. They were slumbering. The Dominator came through. Choo choo. Super fun. Golly. Yeah, approaching Interstate 87. We're gonna cross it in the next little bit, but I thought this was a pretty valley to capture a little bit of. It's not all just ripping off-road stuff. There's some scenic stuff's coming into play. Mill Hollow after going through a little town of Jewett. So yeah, let's see about this. I think it's just going to be a short-lived little gravel run. We'll see. Cool. Got the little creek. Sweet. Yeah, that looked like an old stone bridge foundation there. Yeah. There's a lot of that, man. That's cool. I wonder, man, that must go back 1800, probably the 1800s, some of that stone. And now we're near a town called South Jewett on Route 23A. Well, this is a different little snow ski area. But yeah, there for sure you can see they're all thawed out. April 23rd, Wednesday morning, 9:48 a.m. Just I'm in this town, Hunter. It's like a ski town, I guess. And yeah, you can tell because the prices of this place I fueled up at and got a breakfast sandwich and coffee and a fresh liter of water was like, you know, an exorbitant amount of money. Like, it's a total ripoff. But you know, can't always win. And the convenience was nice, and they think we're gonna make it into Vermont today, so we're gonna do that little bit of northwestern Connecticut for a moment when we begin section 3, then run through Massachusetts. There's a couple gas stops there if I need it, and yeah, we'll switch over to that when we get to it. So rock and roll, man. We're certainly gonna make it to Reedsboro, barring any real crazy mishaps. Alright, we'll take a little glimpse at the town of Tannersville. Go green. Oh, and hell, there's a Tops, just like in Hancock. So Tops, they're a little franchise, I guess. There's the Malheur Resort and some lodging. Yeah, if you ended up here in Tannersville, I bet you that'd be a smart spot to regroup. You got the Hilltop Bar and Grill, Colonial Country Club, Village Market Deli. Yeah, man, it's a nice little. They seem to have like a little more lively, like the economy is a little more alive than that Hunter area. We're getting close to the interstate. That's probably got a little bit to do with it too. It's cool. They got a big old greenhouse there. Colgate Lake. There's the Hunter Tannersville Central School. We're just cutting through town here, man. We're cutting through town. Main Street. Do some yoga. Man, I could really use a stretch, honestly. Pancho Villa's Mexican restaurant. Little thing that says Bastion Falls is coming up on the left. And this is all part of like the Catskill Park, I believe. So there it is. Bastion Falls. Cool. No one behind us. We're golden. Look back at it. Oh, what town are we in? Maple? Shit, I don't know what that said. Town of Catskill, maybe? Maybe we're in Catskill. The Juice Branch. Bridge Street Theater. Polishing Shakespeare by Brian Dijkstra. Huh. Seems like a hip little town, I reckon. Catskill. Okay, here's a big old river cutting through town here. Some cool old brick buildings. Yeah, we're just cutting some alley. Let's see, I don't want to hit anybody. Any pedestrians. Now I gotta stick my nose out here. Yeah, we're good. Okay, I heard the buzz of this guy's drill. Thought the bike was giving off a sound. For what seems to be a pretty cool bridge. Oh shit, looks like I'm gonna have to pay a frickin' toll. They might not be able to see my license plate, but I wonder if they get VINs or my real ID. There's probably ways they can figure it out. We'll see. I'll wait to hear from home base if I got a letter in the mail in a couple weeks. We'll just pay it online, just like we did for the Florida stuff. Road and Orchard Road now. But yeah, just coming by this little sheep and lamb farm here. Look at this little guy. What's up, dude? What do you think? He can like barely stand. Oh, look at these little guys. Oh, jeez, precious little new life, man. There's a dog watching him. He has the easiest security job ever. They're all fenced in. There's like no threats. Great Pyrenees, I think, is what that dog is. The sheep shepherd. There it is, Linlithgow Mills. Where's the mill at, you know? Probably used to be that house, but they bought it, made it fancy. It's a really nice property. The hedges. Yeah. We are the three amigos. We are the three amigos. And amigos forever. Some shit like that. That movie's great, but I was thinking about Chevy Chase when he's talking to El Guapo and he's like trying to convince him that he's like in disguise as like a little Mexican dude with a poncho and stuff. And he's like, we've pillaged many villages, trimmed the hedges. I always think about that when I see Hedges, Chevy Chase in that scene. The first gravel in a long while, but this is Manor Rock Road towards the end of section 2. There's some though, isn't there? Look at that quaint little house with all the little daffodils. It's nice. There's another one. Bit of slippage there. Oh yeah. A.M. April 23rd, day 2, and we are reached the end of section 2. So did about a section and a half yesterday, and did this remainder in about 2 hours. 9 to 11 this morning, and we're gonna go right into section 3. We don't really need supplies, fuel, none of that, because we stopped earlier. So let me just switch up my GPS and stuff. Connecticut State Park. Yeah, there's that path. This might be alright. Let's take it. Yeah, it was. Whew. Quick thinking. It's a little gravelly in it. Let's see, okay, seasonal limited use highway. That usually means we're getting into something fun. On this here Sunset Rock Road. Oh, what's this little dude? Is that a skunk or a porcupine? It's a porcupine. How about that? Look at him go. Don't shoot your quills at me, homie. I wonder what kind of range they have. That's cool. First porcupine sighting on the trip, and shit, man, maybe ever. I don't know that I've ever seen a porcupine out in the world. Old Porky. Porky the Pine. Got to see old Porky. That really brightens up my day. Alright. Porcupine. That was fun, man. I never come across one of those. The Connecticut State Park. Huh. I said something about the... Okay, so we're going to cross the border, I think, on this road into Connecticut. Potentially. There was a sign there that said it's closed until spring, which I'm hoping it's spring, because... Oh, no. Can we get around it? No, we can't. Oh, bummer, man. Yeah, let's get into that. Yeah. Shit fire, y'all. We gotta do a workaround. That is a bummer. I hate this shit more than anything. That's where we would have come out. We're on cobble road. I don't see any cobble though. Okay, yeah, they got some quarries or something here, huh? That's quite an operation. Got the chute and stuff. Yeah, then they get up under there and load them up. It's cool. Yeah, dump trucks, rock quarry action there. Little pulverizers, sorters and shit. Sifting out the right size gravel and whatnot. Then they throw them on our precious gravel roads. There's a little fall. Cool. Beckley Furnace Industrial something. Oh, there it is. The Beckley Furnace Industrial something or another. Wild. Monument. Okay. And then a little dam. Some folks kicking it. Look at that cow getting a slurp out of there. Some willow trees. I was right, man, on my little premonition about seeing more willow trees up here in the northeast. There's been quite a bit of them. It's a fun little unit. Campbell Falls Road. One Campbell. Campbell. Campbell Falls Road, Connecticut, Section 3 of the NEBDR. Yeah, that's the drop right there. Norfolk onto Hotchkiss Road, little gravel unit. Let's see what this has in store for us. Yeah, Massachusetts. We're in Massachusetts, I believe. So, no more New York, no more Connecticut. Hotchkiss Road. What's that little trap? Oh, it's just like a drain thing on it. Huh. Little wetlands. Cool, man. Oh, let's go around that. Is that even? Yeah, it's just a dead tree. Huh. Pond Loop Trail. This is a pretty inconsistent trail. It's changing personalities like every 100 yards. So other than that, it's real exploratory and fun. But yeah. Cool. There's a little dam. This might turn it. Oh, what do we got? Entering Monterey, 1847 established. Here we go. A little bridge here over the creek. Cool. Monterey. Yeah, this is super scenic so far, Massachusetts. Beartown State. Oh, there's a grouse. Little dumb son of a bitch. He actually, that one actually had some reactive ability. I swear a bunch of those, I came across so many of them in the PA wilds, and they just didn't know what to think, you know? They'd just be there, like scratching their head, so to speak, for a minute before they even reacted. And usually they just start walking like real slow. Anyways, I got a kick out of that. It was Lee Town, and got on this little woodland road, passed by the October Mountain State Park, forest, whatever it was, and yeah, now we're doing this. Sean. They reeled it in. Thanks, guys. Sweet. That was fun. You're able to absorb that if you're kind of bending when you're supposed to be and using your body as an extension of the suspension. Fun. Real fun. This one's called New Lenox Road. Lenox. It's like that Jamaican dude in that movie Belly. He's a pretty wild character. Anyways, that movie was pretty entertaining. It was kind of like, you know, once you make your come up, like two characters, childhood friends, Nas and DMX, and Nas wants to better himself and DMX doesn't give a shit, and you kind of see how his negative shit kind of karmically gets him, whereas Nas escapes the clutches of the feds and all that fun stuff. So, but Lenox, man, he gets assassinated. He's a nasty Jamaican boy, a rude boy. So that's my side tangent for New Lenox Road. Cool, man. This is fun. Totally just right up my alley, really. Right up me and old Marge's alley. Let's steer clear of any glass. Well, this was cool. Popped up right here. City of Pittsfield. That's an interesting spelling of that. And that's their water supply. I think this is second gear. This looks pretty tight. Rocky. Wow. Let's get up here. Yeah, all good in the neighborhood. Oh, felt that stream of water on my foot. But we got the Gore-Tex boots. Oh, probably. That one was a little deep. Get back in a second. Man, it's just kind of technical. What are we on? This is called Lenox Whitney Place Road. Let's get on in there. Uh-oh. I guess we're gonna just ride this one out, man. Okay. Wow, that's a step down. Let's avoid that rock. That's plain to see, that's problematic. This turned into a pretty technical ride. This Lenox. Wasn't expecting it. Muddy little bastard. Wow. Let's get our weight back, huh? Shit. Holy shit, that was close. Almost got crossed up there. That would have been nasty. Whew. Oh, that was yeah, that was the closest. I felt like the whole like washy feeling that tripped my brain out. Let's see, let's get our butt back. Okay, good, we're on track. I'm like, better not be going through this for no reason. This is a real gnarly track. It hasn't even rained like at all recently, I don't think. But let's get our weight back. These puddles are not bottomless, so that's the good thing about it. Ooh.
All right. Sweet Jeebus. Lennox Whitney Place Road. So yeah, that turned up a notch, like after you get past that water supply road and miss blew by Schul's Road. So here we are, a little off pavement. Looks like just a ripper connector maybe. Looks like we're taking a right here before too long. Through section 3 on the Massachusetts section of the section. We're on Middlefield Road, just north of Beckett. Cool. Nice little zone. Let's get our weight back through this loose gravel. Zoom up this hill. Road closed. I don't know. We're about to find out. Sick. This is super flowy. I mean, it's just a beeline, you know? You can see really far ahead. So, yeah, if we get turned around here and have to divert, I'll certainly have to grab some fuel in Cheshire just to feel confident, because it's going to be close as is. What is this? This is called Curtin Road. Yeah, straight shot. Man, I hope this isn't closed. This is a long way. To be denied access would be a real heartbreaker. Sweet. Yeah, no, we're good. We made it. Are you with us? Yeah, you got all that. Cool. So that was Curtin Road. It said it was closed, but it wasn't.